This freckle is like gonna take over the whole show. Look at it. Hi. What? I know. I love you. You want to be in the show. I know. He's such a good baby. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I have a little haul that I wanted to share with you and a little story time. I found out some interesting information recently, just like a little thing that I thought would be fun to go ahead and chat with you guys about. So if that sounds cool, stick around because I'm about to get into it. But before I do, you know the drill. Like, subscribe, come hang out on my channel. It'd be really great to have you here. And with all that being said, let's get into today's video. I went a little too far. I think I dotted on the freck stuff a little too much. It's doing a thing. It's starring in the show, but yeah, there it is. I still like it. It's just a little dark today. A little bit too much product. But we're here, we're hanging out, and I'm really excited. I love spending time with you guys. And I got a couple fun things that I want to show you. I think I'm going to start with something I did short on first, and that's this handbag that I got. I guess I have a couple of story times, but let me show you guys this handbag really quick. Hang on. So I went into Nordstrom's recently, and you guys know how I was obsessing on that Kate Spade faux fur handbag that went on sale, but I didn't get it. It went on sale for like $139. I didn't purchase it, and then it shot back up to like $293, like $300, and it's like, there's just no way I'm gonna get that freaking handbag. There's no way I'm gonna get it. Well, it was a single like bucket tote bag, and it's super cute. It was like a really pretty like emerald forest green, and I don't normally go for that kind of thing, but for some reason it really just kind of caught my eye, and I thought it was just so neat, and I really wanted it. Well, I let that go. And I'm wandering around Nordstrom's, and they often have, you know, the bins there where they have the for sale bags and stuff like that. And they had a lot of summer stuff, and the last time I'd gone, and this time around I see this one bag, and it is absolutely beautiful. It is a faux fur deal. And here it is. Look how freaking cool this is. This right here, this is a little bird. And I'm not going to like open it all up because it has my stuff in it right now. But it's really pretty. Now, I don't normally go for the gold hardware. I think I've told you guys that in past videos. Not normally my thing. I'm more of a silver kind of gal, but it's an antique-y kind of gold, almost like copperish. I don't know. It's not like a bright yellow crazy gold, obviously, and I really actually like it. I feel like this is definitely a statement piece. So it was on sale for like $130, and I first looked at it and I thought, do I want it? I don't know. So I walked around a little bit, and I came back, and finally I decided to go ahead and just get it. And the lady had said it had just come in that day. It was the only one that they had, and I just jumped on it. I just got it. It's a little pricey for a handbag, but I know that I am going to get a lot of use out of it. I have gotten a lot of use out of it. I've had it for a little while now, and it's super soft, and it's got separation inside for you know, different compartments for things. It's not just one big bucket bag, and you can either wear it. Let me show you guys. You can do it as like a little short bag, put it over here like this, or you can pull it. Let me try and do this proper on camera. It's going to be kind of hard. It's like, come back a little bit. Then it becomes a crossbody bag. Isn't that freaking awesome? I don't know. I love it. It's versatile, and I feel like if you have a big meal, it's going to cover your tummy in a way that's like fashionable and fun. I don't know. I'm just excited about it. So I got the bag, and I just wanted to give you guys just a better look at it, because the short that I did was, you know, was just very brief. It was very, you know, short, YouTube shorts. And can I just side note something here for a second? I was talking to my friend Kimmy, who I've talked about before on this channel many times, because she had commented on that little short that I did, and I said, you know, I really feel like YouTube did me dirty. I think that we should be able to, at least on TikTok, you can pick, you know, in your video, what picture you want to be, you know, how you want it to like present to those who are looking at your videos. And on YouTube, you do not have that option. And I feel like if they want to push shorts and have people doing that kind of short form content, give us the option at least to pick a better picture. I mean, come on. Would you click on this? I look ridiculous. I don't know why. And it's not the first time that YouTube's done that. They picked the worst expression. I look like, I don't know what the hell's going on. I don't know why they would pick this. I don't know. I don't understand. But it's really freaking bad. And we were just kind of having a laugh about it. I just wanted to throw that out there. If you are a creator on this platform, like this video if YouTube has ever done you dirty and given you like a horrible picture to like go with. I mean, really? Really? That's what we're doing today? That's what's happening? It's like YouTube woke up and chose violence and they're just, you know, coming against me, making me look like a complete weirdo. I can do that on my own. That's freaking terrible. Now that I've vented that to you, I mean, we're all friends here. We can talk about these things. And now that we've gotten that all cleared and out of the way, let's go ahead and hop into my little like haul portion of the program. And then I'll tell you the other story that I find kind of interesting, and I think you will too. So let's go to Sephora. Well, I didn't just go to Sephora. I went to a couple of places actually, and I want to start with the first thing that I got, and it's another one of these flutter lashes. I am loving the half lash right now. It's so fun. These are 20 bucks, which I think is overpriced, but I do really like them. Which one is this? This is Angel, I believe. Yeah, so I have 3 different styles now, and these are just so like no fuss, no muss. They're already done for you. Just pop them on and get on with your freaking day. I don't know. I love these. So I had to get another one of these. I mean, they're just like, they're so nice. I really like them. They're very pretty. The next thing I got is this, yeah, Honey Grail from Farmacy. This is a face oil. You can also use it on your hair. You can use it on your body. This stuff, I have the packages because I've already used it. I wanted to try it out. I love it. This is what it looks like. It's a beautiful glass bottle. It's weighted and it's got the little squeezy deal. It is so nice, this oil. Not sponsored, not even trying to sell this, but I do want to share it with you guys because look at this. I just want you guys to see how lovely this is. I've been using it on my face like a couple of days now, and it also ties into the story that I want to share with you guys. But look how nice that is. You can just, the moisture is just fabulous, and it gives a beautiful sheen to the skin, and it dries. It dries nicely, not tacky, not weird, and things aren't gonna like stick to your face because I can't stand that. I don't know, if you're like me, then you know what I'm saying. I just don't like stuff to be super sticky, and I don't want like certain glosses and stuff where like dust and everything will start to stick to your lips. I just don't like that feeling. This does not do that. It dries down beautifully. It smells like honey and chamomile mixed together, and it's just really nice and nourishing for the skin. I'm so glad I got this. Kind of pricey. I'm gonna leave all the prices down below so you guys can, you know, check that out if you want to, but totally worth it. 100% worth it. Now the next thing I got, oh, I know, I went for it. Now this Bum Bum body oil that they recently came out with, also rather expensive. Here it is outside of the bottle because I've already tried it. Honestly, before I even picked it up, I tried it a couple times in-house, just kind of like swatched it out of curiosity. It smells heavenly. It smells like the original Bum Bum cream, and I love it. It's very similar in the consistency and how it dries down as the Farmacy oil I just showed you guys. It is so nice. I've used it. I love it. Do I think it's worth the price? It's a little up there in price. It's definitely a splurge. So I don't know. I think that Ulta also makes a body oil that I really like that's really, really affordable, and it's the almond body oil. It's a specific one that when you get out of the shower and put it on, it smells wonderful and it's incredibly hydrating, and it's also really good for the skin. So if I were to, you know, a more affordable option would definitely be that. This I bought because I do love the smell of the original Bum Bum cream, and I had used it a couple times when I had like really dry skin because you guys know it at work. I'm constantly washing my hands, and my skin gets so freaking dry from the harsh chemical soap that I've been wandering around Sephora. I'm like, oh, let me give this a try, you know, while I think about it. And it would dry down on the hands nicely, and it had a nice scent, and it was very moisturizing. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to go for it. I'm just going to freaking get it. So I did, and I don't regret it. I actually really, really freaking like it. So I'm excited to have that. I've talked about this on many occasions. I've used this a lot. This is definitely a repurchase over and over again. The hyaluronic acid from Inky List. It's incredibly affordable, and it works really well. The actual product itself is in my bathroom because I've been using it because I needed it. I had to have it. And the final thing that I got that I wanted to share with you guys, I got this from Walmart, and it is the CeraVe Hydrating Hyaluronic Acid Serum. It's hyaluronic acid, yeah. This is like $14.99. I picked this up from Walmart, and I wanted to give it a try. And here we go, getting into the story time of today's video. It's gonna be interesting. So let's hit rewind for a second. Remember some weeks back, or maybe like even a month ago, I don't even know at this point, I told you guys that I was working at the Queen Mary for like a week. It has been over a month. That's right. It's definitely been over a month since I'd done that gig. And it was long hours, you know, you're out in the sun, you're out in the elements and all that stuff. And it was kind of rough. it was a crazy deal, but you know, whatever. It's a paycheck, it's a living. I did my thing. But after I had done that, like a week or so after, I noticed that my skin had a couple of dry patches on them, like here and here, just dry patches on the side of my face. Now, I wore sunblock and I did my best to stay out of the sun because I always do. I'm not one that, not since my 20s do I seek like the sun and getting, I love a good tan, but I don't like purposefully try and like, here I am, you know, let me get like lots of sun on my face. I don't really do that. I don't really want to do that. It's not good for me. And you know, you need to wear sun protectant and all that stuff. It's important. That's like one of the main staples in skincare is SPF. So I'd gotten that super goop. I remember telling you guys about it, and I'd been wearing that and doing the whole thing. Now, maybe not the best at reapplying because I'm busy and I'm all day, and it's, you know, I make sure that I put it on and I go on about my day. And so there was that. And I did notice these dry patches, and they didn't really go away. It was kind of weird. They were just hanging out for the longest time. And I exfoliate, I moisturize, I you know, take pretty good care of my skin. I'm not one to not do that, especially as I've gotten older. I think it's really important to do that. I started doing face masks and things like that when I was in frickin' elementary school because, you know, I just immediately gravitated toward that kind of thing. I just liked it, you know. It's just kind of me, I guess. I don't know. But these dry patches were hanging out and it was kind of weird. And for my job, when you make your hours, which I had, it can be very difficult if you're a day player. If you don't work a full show, it's hard to get X amount of hours. But when you do get these hours, you have, you become a participant in like really good health insurance. I mean, when I have my health insurance that I get from this, it's really, really good insurance. It's like probably one of the best insurances that you can have, but it's not easy to get the hours unless you're someone that works shows full time, and I'm not, and I don't really have it in me to do that. But I did have my hours, and I thought, you know, I remembered a friend telling me some time back that she was like, if you have the insurance, while you have it, get done, whatever, take full advantage of this insurance. And I was thinking that, I was like, you know, I'd never been to a dermatologist before. And these dry patches on my face, they're sticking around, and I'm starting to feel concerned. I'm starting to feel like, you know, something doesn't seem right. So I decided to go ahead and make an appointment. Was it a week ago? That's where I'm getting kind of confused because I had made the appointment. It was a couple weeks out, and I was like, okay, I can wait it out. It's no problem. But as time is passing and it's getting closer and closer, it's not as bad. It's not as bad. And then finally, when the day comes, it's like it's really just not as bad as it was. And it's kind of like when you have a problem with your car and you go to the mechanic and you're like, it's doing this crazy thing, and the mechanic looks at it and it doesn't do the freaking thing, and you're like, it was like that. So they're still there, but they weren't as bad as they were. It was like after a month of hanging out, now it's starting to go away. I make the appointment, you know what I mean? It's like, it's kind of like that kind of scenario, but I still wanted it checked out. And she's looking at my skin and, you know, wanting to make sure that it wasn't something serious, which is also important. This doctor and her nurse they were amazing. These ladies were so fun. We had the best time hanging out. We were cracking up laughing. She did an amazing job of having me, you know, just feeling comfortable and just, you know, giving me her advice, this, that, and the other. She ended up recommending and, you know, and putting my mind at ease because I'm a worrier. I worry. It's just like, it's part of my genetic makeup, I guess. I don't know. But she put my mind at ease and she gave me this for my face. Just hydrocortisone. She said that she didn't think it was a big deal because it was such a thin kind of thing and it was really starting to go away. But another thing that she'd recommended was ceramides. And I figured that's why I went ahead and picked this up because CeraVe is, you know, ceramides here. So I started using this and it's nice. It's, you know, considering it does what it's supposed to do. And that's the thing about skincare, how I wanted to get into this with what we were talking about is you don't necessarily have to break the bank. You know, even though Tatcha and Farmacy and all that, they're lovely. You don't really have to, you know, pay an arm and a leg for good skincare. You need a good moisturizer. If you're older, my age, a decent retinol, SPF, and you're good. You're golden. But I like doing the extra because it's just fun, and when I can afford it, I like doing the extra. But another thing that she had recommended was, well, we had talked about, because she asked me what kind of skincare I used, and I brought up The Ordinary, and she said she liked The Ordinary. So if you're out there and you're using The Ordinary, well, you know, it's not like she's like, oh, doctor recommended, but she did say, oh, you know, I like The Ordinary. I'm like, cool. The Ordinary is super affordable, and, you know, doctor approved. I'm like, oh, doctor approves The Ordinary. So I'm kind of like stoked on my decision to be using The Ordinary. She didn't bring up much about the Inky List, but I kind of feel like they're they're neck and neck. I feel like it's like same. You know what I'm saying? And this. So I went ahead and I got this, and so far it's been helping. We talked about how skin changes as you get older, and the main reason why the dryness was sticking around is that my skin no longer has the barrier to hold the moisture in. Well, not as much. It starts to fade as you get older. So that's why the dry patches were hanging around. And that's when she was recommending like body oils when you get out of the shower, hence this. And the face oil that I got from Farmacy, because she said that, you know, things like that will help retain the moisture because my body doesn't produce as much hyaluronic acid. And, you know, so it helps add that extra barrier in so that, you know, my face won't be as dry or lose as much moisture as quickly as it does now that I'm getting into the latter years of life, which is so fun to talk about. But it's true. So if you're out there and you're my age and you're wondering like, why am I just like, you know, parched? Well, it's perfectly natural and normal, and that's what happens. So if you're feeling like me, maybe try getting yourself a body oil. It doesn't have to be super expensive. It certainly doesn't have to be Sol de Janeiro. And by the way, again, let me just say, I don't think this deep bloats at all. I don't think it's ever deep bloated or firmed my skin in any way whatsoever as it claims to, because that's what they say it does, because it has caffeine or something like that in it. Never have I ever felt like snatched from using this cream. It smells great. It's incredibly moisturizing. It does the job, but it's not going to like work magic. You know, you're not gonna, my humble opinion, I'm just saying, just straight up honest, it doesn't really do that. But I do love it because I just do, and it's just one of those things. So definitely, if like I said, you're like me and you're getting older, get yourself a nice after shower body oil. It's going to help keep the moisture locked into your skin. According to this dermatologist, she's so freaking cool. I believe her 100%. And if you haven't tried The Ordinary and you're looking for a decent skincare that doesn't break the bank, definitely. And this is actually pretty cool too. I got to be honest. This is pretty rocking. This hydrocortisone, I don't like it, but I have to use it. It's really thick and heavy and sticky on my face. But aside from that, I'm glad that I got it. I'm glad that I went, and I do feel better. You know, yeah. Just a little silly for it like starting to go away when I showed up, but I feel better. I'm glad that I went. I'm glad that I had that experience, and I'm grateful that I had the insurance to go ahead and do that. But yeah, those are the little things that I got. It's not a huge haul, but it was an opportunity to just sit down and kind of like chat with you guys. I hope if you celebrated that you had a fun Valentine's Day. We stayed home and relaxed, but a couple days prior to Valentine's Day, we went and saw Knock at the Cabin, and that was pretty freaking cool. So I don't know, just grateful for everything. And yeah, anyway, let me know what you think in the comments, and that's going to do it for me today, guys. Thank you so much for sticking around and watching. I really do appreciate it, and I will catch you all in the next one. Bye!